There is a light and dark aspect to Santa Claus traditions, which reflect the long, dark days of winter, followed by the returning light and life after the winter solstice. As the modern idea of a benevolent Santa Claus grew popular in the 19th century, some of Santa's, or Sinterklaas's, original activities were given to a companion that traveled with him. So, while Santa may still leave coal in the stockings of naughty children, it's Santa's servant who leaves switches for parents interested in corporal punishment for misbehaving children. One of the most fearsome of these dark holiday travelers comes from the traditions of Austria, Bavaria, parts of Germany, and other Central European countries. He is the Krampus. The Krampus is a terrifying, shaggy, half-man, half-beast, whose most distinguishing features are his horns, cloven feet, and long protruding tongue. Depending on what tradition is being followed, Krampus either travels with St. Nicholas or goes out on his own on the night of December 5th, just before St. Nicholas Day. Whenever he finds naughty children, he either leads them off in chains or stuffs them into the basket he carries on his back. He then returns to his lair where he imprisons or eats the naughty children. Several European countries have Krampus Day greeting cards and celebrate Krampus Night with parades of people dressed as Krampus and other winter holiday activities. The German Palatines who settled the Mohawk Valley would have been watching for the coming of the Pelznickle, meaning fur Nicholas. In older German, however, it also meant to beat. Both definitions fit this character perfectly. The Pelznickle is an elderly, bearded man dressed in ragged clothes and shabby furs. He carries a bag filled with nuts, fruits, candies, and small toys, and a switch or wooden rod, and is of a grumpy and sour disposition. He normally arrives 1 or 2 weeks prior to Christmas, and on entering each house, he proceeds to quiz children on their school lessons. Children who respond correctly are rewarded with a small shower of goodies from Pelznickle's bag. Children unable to fulfill the Pelznickle's requests are struck with his rod or switch. Even good children have to be wary. If the Pelznickle feels that they are being too greedy in gathering up the scattered goodies, he strikes them with a stick as well. The Pelznickle is still an important part of holiday traditions among German descendants in Pennsylvania. In other parts of Germany, it is Knecht Ruprecht, meaning farmhand or servant Rupert, who visits homes before Christmas. Some legends say he is an orphan raised by St. Nicholas, and he dresses similarly to the Pelznickle. It is Knecht Rupert who travels up and down the chimneys, leaving him covered in soot and ash. He carries the children's goodies in his pockets and a bag filled with ash. Knecht Rupert strikes the children who displease him with this ash-filled bag. The meeting of the dark and the light at the winter solstice is the most ancient basis for many of our winter holiday celebrations. These darker Santa's helpers help to keep these ancient traditions alive.